弥陀佛。我这边有没有？
打一打木咕噜娜娜面扎娜卡尼尼耶打密。
那个
打他嘎打一打木
就是供养咒哈。上个星期六啊，师尊有讲，就是呢念这个供养咒的时候呢，就是那个也是很轻声的，所以呢是说打密最后的时候哈，听得清楚吗？因为以前我们的习惯是打耶密是吗？现在是改成打密，是在那一天呢，在星期六的时候呢，吃饭的时候有特别讲，所以呢，大家就是要练供养咒的时候，我们就改成现在师人所教导的。另外一个呢是，请问一下，这个钥匙是谁的？
萨尔瓦，哎，你交给莲友上师啊？这个主持单。
请问这个钥匙有一个很漂亮的挂饰哈，不知道是谁，师人来了哈。
真佛宗美国西雅图彩虹内藏寺恭请法王圣尊莲生活佛主坛观世音菩萨护摩法会，与会大众请起立，恭迎真佛宗创办人无上法王圣尊莲生活佛。会大众唱诵莲花童子信咒。
Here at the Rainbow Temple in North Bend, Washington, our lineage root guru is Holiness Living Buddha Liensheng is presiding over Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva Homa fire offering ceremony. Now we welcome our lineage root guru to enter into the Homa hall. Please rise and join your palms with reverence and recite the root guru mantra.
顶礼坛城做观想大礼拜，一拜根本传承上师及诸佛。嗡啊吽观想顶礼，回天心善印。二拜诸菩萨。嗡啊吽观想顶礼，回天心善印。三拜诸护法金刚。嗡啊吽观想顶礼，回天心善印。是平等一起手。恭请师尊接受众线上的众弟子问安。
师尊好，师尊好，阿弥陀佛。
阿弥陀佛，大吉大利，44999。师尊好，师尊好，阿弥陀佛。44999。师傅好，师傅好，师傅好，阿弥陀佛。祝449。一起好，你好，扎西德嘞，祝449。天天开心，平安。
都爱你，真好，爱你，师尊。 我爱你哦。
师尊，我们做的加法加持，
Master Group。
感恩无私的感谢，
真好，健康，这也可以跟你讲。
健康平安，龙呢爱你，而且呢是真心的哦，还有各位同你爱你是
恭请法王圣尊莲生活佛生法王座。师父莲香上师请上，长老人不见，诸位上师请上座。教授师法师请上座。讲师助教贵宾和我们善信大德请就座。恭请法王圣尊莲生活佛。
Inviting His Holiness Living Buddha Liansheng to bless the prayers of the primary supplicants and merit holders.
敬献哈达，与会大众虔诚恭敬合掌，请释莲万上师代表。
The offering of Hatha, we are inviting Master Silian Wan to present the offering of Hatha to the lineage Guru as a symbol of the highest honor on behalf of all of us. Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva Karma has now begun. Visualize true Buddha lineage. Namo Vayokana Buddha, Namo Buddha Lokana, Namo Amitabha Buddha, Namo Padma Kumara, Namo Living Buddha Liansheng. Visualize Grandmaster and all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas radiating light to bless us. Recite Padma Kumara mantra 7 times. Perform the visualization of the 4 immeasurables. To your left, your father and the paternal relatives. To your right, your mother and the maternal relatives. Behind our friends, teachers, and benefactors. In front of us, enemies and karmic creditors. All sentient beings around us, together practicing tantric dharma and ultimately attaining Buddhahood. Clap twice and snap your fingers to awaken the deities. Recite purification mantras and the authority mantra. Recite invocation mantra. We sincerely invoke our lineage root gurus, Holiness Living Buddha Liansheng. Namo White Maha Padma Kumara. Namo Lotus Lights of Mastery Buddha. Namo True Buddha School Lineage Gurus. We sincerely invoke the main deity of Homa, Namo Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. We sincerely invoke the main deity of Homa, Namo Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. We sincerely invoke the main deity of Homa, Namo Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. Namo Golden Mother of the Primordial Pond. Namo 5 Dhyani Buddhas, True Buddha School 8 Primary Deities. Namo Yamantaka, Namo Akalanata. Namo 4 Heavenly Kings, Sima Bodhisattva, Rainbow Temples, all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Herukas, Dhammapalas, Dakinis, and divinities. All the deities enshrined at the True Buddha Tantric Quarters and at the Seattle Lizang Temple and at South Mountain Retreat. Rainbow Temples, Mountain God, Earth Gods, Plant Gods, Wind Gods, Water God, Heavenly Fire God, Dragon Gods, all the divinities as well as the city gods to please radiate light and bless this Homa. Perform great homage using visualization first to Root Guru and all Buddhas. Visualize for prostration on the ground, release the mudra, second to all Bodhisattvas. Visualize for prostration on the ground, release the mudra, third to all Herukas and Dhamma protectors. Visualize for prostration on the ground, release the mudra, fourth half bow. Create mandala offering from the offering mudra. Visualize the transformations of the offerings to become innumerable to fill the whole cosmic space. Make the offering above to the lineage root guru, all the lineage gurus. The main deity of Homa, the greatly compassionate and loving Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. All Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Herukas, Dhammapalas, Dakinis, and divinities, and below to all sentient beings. Recite the offering verse and mantra. Mount Meru, 4 continents and sun and moon, transform into precious offerings for the Buddhas. May these wondrous treasures and merits purge our karma to allow us civilization. Powerful refuge, visualize our lineage root guru, all the lineage gurus, Buddha jewel, Dharma jewel, and Sangha jewel to form bright white light to empower us. Armor protection, form Vajraklapsa mudra, reset Vajrapani mantra 7 times. With reverence, we are inviting His Holiness to perform blessings with mala. With reference, we are inviting His Holiness to set ceremonial demarcation around to bless the registry from scones, cards, and all the offering items. Please rise and join your palms with reverence. We are inviting His Holiness to perform the ritual of opening the Homa fire here, to set ceremonial demarcation around, and to light the Homa fire, to make all the offerings, and to perform mudra transformations for purifications, enrichments, magnetization, subjugation, and pardon deliverance. Please recite the Hat mantra of Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva.
Mani
Recite third mantras of the eight principal deities and incan Buddha Amitabha.
มานี้เป็นมีคมปนโมลินโตลินโสภะฮาฮาฮาเวสัมมเยโสภะจุลีจุลีจวนทีโสภะจัมปาราชาลังชาลาเยโสภะอาโฮมเปจากุรุเปมาสิติโฮมเสอาโฮมกุรุเปอาฮึสัสมหาเลียนซึ่งสิติโฮมเปยาทาเปคาจยะเปคาจยะมาฮาเปคาจยะราชาสมุขะเตเหโสภะนะโม36万亿1119500
Homage to 36,119,500 Buddhas with the same identification of Amitabha. Homage to 36,119,500 Buddhas with the same name identification of Amitabha. Homage to 36,119,500 Buddhas with the same identification of Amitabha. Recite the supplication to the Guru Buddha to stay in samsara. I pay homage to then supplicate His Holiness virtuous and marvelous Tantrika, all Buddhas in the Buddha verses as numerous as grains of sand, compassionate Bodhisattvas, Herukas, Dhammapalas, and Dakinis, protectors of Dharma. The three poisons are proliferating endlessly. Our body and soul are striking, tumbling in the misery of perpetual rebirth. With great compassion, His Holiness descended upon this world to salvage the deluded ones. The three jewels, eminent wondrous light, provide refuge for all. All fortunate beings, humans and devas, select on His Vajra body for the bestowal of her teachings, vows, precepts, empowerments, and attainments. We disciples of Buddha plead that you stay in samsara to turn the Dharma wheel, to benefit and give helpfulness to multitudes of sentient beings. May all uphold the Buddha, ascend the throne of utmost bliss, repaying fourfold generosity from above, aiding those in the three realms below. Upon seeing the Buddha, may we transcend life and death like the Buddha, may we liberate all. To Buddha's school disciples, wholeheartedly pray to the main deity today. Namo Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva, the correct Dharma Tathagata. By your boundless, pure, brilliant light to protect our lineage Guru with strong and healthy body and mind, longevity with bliss and self-mastery, endowed with blessings and great fortune, spontaneous activities in all Dharma realms to apply to Tantric Dharma to deliver sentient beings and guide them to the other shore of liberation. And please bless Mu with a peaceful body and mind to cultivate inner peace, and all is auspicious. We are inviting His Holiness Living Buddha Lyensa to perform the oral merit dedication. Wholeheartedly we pay homage to the greatly loving and compassionate, to the vastly responsive Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. Wholeheartedly we pay homage to the greatly loving and compassionate, vastly responsive Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. Wholeheartedly we pay homage to the greatly loving and compassionate and vastly responsive Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. We pray that you guide the spirits to be reborn into the pure Buddha verses. We pray that you bless us. so that purification, enrichment, subjugation, magnetization can be accomplished. We pray that you bless us with abundant provisions and resources. We pray that you bless us with perfect wisdom. To the greatly loving and compassionate Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva, who's vastly responsive, providing, appearing wherever, being prayed for, always providing salvation in the ocean of suffering, 32 transformative salvation for the sentient beings, and myriads of emanations providing boundless salvation. Please bless all participants. So that all disasters turn into dust. Namo, the greatly loving and compassionate and vastly responsive Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva, and gods in heavens, gods on earth, may be far from all calamities, may all calamities abandon us. Let all disasters turn into dust. May all of our prayers be granted. We pray to Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva to bless us so the pandemic disperse, viruses disperse, disasters due to arms and weaponry disappear, natural disasters disperse. May people have peace of mind. May bad karma disappear, bad affinities disappear, bad thoughts disappear. We say 100 syllable mantra 3 times.
Hom Peja Sato Samaya Manupanaya Peja Sato Tenu Patita Seto Mibawa Soto Kai Mibawa Sopo Kai Mibawa Aranurato Mibawa Sarwa Siddhi Mipuraya Sawa Kama Sutame Chidamu Siddhiyan Koro Hom Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tatha Gata Pejama Mimcha Pejabawa Mahasamaya Sato Ahom Pei Om Peja Sato Samaya Manupanaya Peja Sato Tenu Padita Chicho Mibawa Soto Kai Mibawa Sopo Kai Mibawa Arnorato Mibawa Sarwa Siddhi Mipuraya Sawa Kama Sutame Chidamu Siddhiyan Koro Hom Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tatha Gata Pejama Mimcha Pejabawa Mahasamaya Sato Ahom Pei
Perform great homage using visualization for student Guru and all Buddhas. Visualize for position on the ground, release the mudra second to all Bodhisattvas. Visualize for position on the ground, release the mudra third to all Herukas and Dhamma protectors. Visualize for position on the ground, release the mudra fourth head power, fourth equality to all. Recite completion mantra. Clap twice and snap your fingers to send off the deities. Let's give a round of applause to show our utmost gratitude to our lineage root Guru for presiding over this Avalokitesvara Homa fire offering ceremony. Now let's join our palms with reverence and together we're inviting His Holiness to bestow the precious Dhamma teachings. Let's pay homage to the lineage Gurus. Homage to the Venerable Monk Liao Ming. Homage to Master Sakya Tsongkhong. Homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa. And homage to Master Dubten Torchi. Homage to the three jewels of the altar. Homage to the main deity of Homa today. Namo, the greatly loving and compassionate, vastly responsive Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. Sumo, Tanchen Katso, Tuten Siddhi, Tuten Kama, all Dhamma masters, Dhamma educators, Dhamma lecturers, Dhamma teachers, Dhamma instructors, Dhamma tutors, temple and center directors, and all disciples present here and over the internet. Good afternoon, how do you do? These are greetings in different languages: Cantonese, Vietnamese, Japanese, Korean, Spanish, Japanese, sign language. I would like to announce now for next Sunday, January 21st at 3 p.m. there would be Mahotara Heruka Homa fire offering ceremony. This deity the mantra of this deity is extremely powerful. When we perform Mahottara Heruka ceremony, there often appeared many miracles. Every time I perform Mahottara Heruka in Taiwan, it was attended by tens of thousands of people. And it was it was held at the Freedom Square in Taipei, Taiwan, and attended by many, many people. And the miracles that had appeared primarily to eradicate all kinds of tumors or growth, unwanted growth, or frozen fingers that could not open, and afterward they can be opened. Many cases, many miracles. This deity is a great major protector in Nyingmapa. The mantra is Beta Jota Mahase Siddhi Haruka Hom Hom Pe. Mahottara Heruka is one of the 5 major Herukas, and this is the mudra. In Taiwan, there is a Mahottara Heruka mandala or altar where people could walk in and circumambulate it, chant his mantra. While chanting his mantra, it includes many Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, and we call them the serene and wrathful 100 deities. The serene are the peaceful or compassionate deities, and the wrathful ones are the one with the wrathful appearances. So whether they are peaceful, wrathful, and half peaceful, half wrathful, and we refer to them as 100 of both peaceful and wrathful deities, but actually not just 100. In the Mahottara mandala, there are 104 or 107 deities. He has many heads, also many arms. He's an extremely powerful deity, Mahottara Heruka. Every time we perform the Mahottara Heruka at the Freedom Square or the CKS Memorial Hall in Taipei, there's always a full house. It was raining one day and it was still full house. Everybody stayed, even in the rain. Nobody left. And one time, something very amazing happened, that someone was on the bus, passing through the Freedom Square, and he had a tumor in his throat, going to the hospital for an exam. And passing by the Freedom Square and hearing this mantra, he felt warmth all over his body. And he got to the hospital and had the tumor examined. And the doctor asked, what are you doing here? I want to check the tumor. And asked him, could you look at yourself in the mirror? And sure enough, the tumor was gone. Because he felt really hot all over his body upon hearing the mantra. And he was not even a student or disciple of True Buddha school. And yet the tumor was eliminated. So this deity, it does not, I don't care whether you want to become primary supplicants or not, you just take care of yourself. Very responsive, Mahotara Heruka. What more could I say? No need to say more. Today we perform Avalokitesvara Homa fire offering ceremony, and we all know about Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. Any newcomers to Buddhism would know about Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva and Amitabha Buddha. The bhiksus or monks in China would greet each other with Amitabha Buddha, and then the bhiksunis or the nuns would say Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. Vastly responsive, emanating myriad emanations, and would appear every time there is a prayer, and always on the boat to provide salvation in the ocean of suffering. I've talked about it last week, but the primary supplicants today, oh my, oh no. Just like the cold weather. It's a very quiet day, not even 100 supplicants. It was just 99 supplicants for Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. Are there 99 people here today? More than 99, but the primary supplicants are only 99, so it's colder than the weather. What is the temperature now? -6 degrees below Celsius. No wonder I feel cold too. -6 degrees. The snow has become ice, so just be careful walking. So the temperature is cold, our hearts feel cold too. And primary supplicants for Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva is only 99, and then they added 1 plus 1. When I saw that 99 plus 1, what does it mean? 100 exactly. I think there's this joke. In the cold weather, what should we do? Oh, you can hide in the corner because at the corner it's 90 degrees. Or you can lie down because that's 180 degrees. If it's still cold, then you can make a circle, then that's 360 degrees. Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. So, all of you with Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva as your yidam would be more than 99 people in True Buddha school. And they don't even become primary supplicant for their own yidams. Oh no, then it's going to rain it's going to snow next week. You know, this is what I think. I've been praying to have Vajra every day. The mantra of Vajra. I pray to Vajra every day so that it does not snow in Seattle. It's still cold, but here it snowed a little in North Bend, but not in the Seattle area. Just a few sprinkling of snowflakes for one day. That's it. I prayed to have Vajra. I know there is a statue of Vajra at the Rainbow Temple, a big one, in between the 2 floors above the garage. Om Dewa Pichu Vasala Om Vacha Soha. Because on his hands, the top ones, one is holding the sun, one is holding the moon. He's in charge of all the weathers. Only by praying to him, he would be responsive. It was very windy, right? Yesterday here, very huge wind that could blow on people, and people can be blown away. And I prayed to have Vajra so that there is no wind today and no wind today. So it's below 6, and the whole mountains are covered by snow. All the mountains around Rainbow Temple are covered by snow. but it does not snow today. It's sunny, bright and sunny, and no wind at all. Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva is very responsive. It's incredibly responsive. 32 physical emanations. They are all Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. Like the thousand-armed, thousand-eyed Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva, Hayagriva, the 11th face Avalokitesvara, dragon riding Avalokitesvara, the water moon Avalokitesvara, South Sea Avalokitesvara, many of them. There are many of them, they are countless. This is the most compassionate Avalokitesvara, and today I especially prayed for to Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva, especially today. The pure water vase with the willow branch, with this first spray that's purify. The second spray is to purify the self-nature. The third spray is that all self-natures are purified. So what does it mean that all self-natures are purified? That means all sentient beings are purified. That is encapsulated as all self-natures are purified. Avalokitesvara has power. He's also a Tathagata, the correct Dharma Tathagata. Also a Buddha. And due to his compassion, he manifested as Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. So you need to understand and appreciate and cherish and not neglect. Most people have Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva as their primary personal deity. So you overlook or worse, undermine your own yidam. So how can you gain spiritual union? We only had 99 plus 1. I saw it written 99 plus 1. So could it be that there are only 99 people have Avalokitesvara as their yidam, their primary deities? I did pray to Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. However, it's not a good time now. It's a bad time. It's economy tsunami. Economy. It's a bad time economically too. You can become primary supplicants. And you can say, because there is economy tsunami now, so you owe the money. and you will pay back later when you have some. If you can't afford it, you can put it on a bail, but you still need to become primary supplicants. If you can't pay it off in this life, it's okay. That when you have money in your future lives, you can pay it back then. That's already very good, right? See, you can become primary supplicant and taking a loan. And you can pay it in your future life. If you can't, in the future life, maybe the next life. Okay, let's get to the main topic, Q&A. A question from Malaysia. The Dharma tutor, Lian Hua Junren. Homage to Grandmaster Living Buddha Lian Song. On the 29th day of each month, I especially offer to the Dharma protectors, wisdom kings, and dakinis enshrined in my altar, the deities that I have received Dharma transmission and empowerment from Grandmaster. I especially invite one of the protectors or dakinis and present the protector offering cup in front of the principal deity, placing cookies, tea or red wine, burning incense, offering lamps, and performing the sadhana as usual, reciting the Yida mantra 1080 times. I humbly request your compassionate guidance on 1. Whether this practice is a proper offering to the Dharma protectors and the correct method of using the Dharma protector offering cup, and whether it's appropriate to add praises to request for the Dharma protector's protection in the practice. Protectors, wisdom kings or dakinis, and would especially invite one of them and present the protector offering cup, placing cookies, tea, red wine, burning incense, offering lamps, and performing the sadhana or the practice procedure as usual. The offering is lacking something, one thing. For protectors, eating cookies and tea, there's no use. That's for kids. Cookies or candies, might as well. Maybe lollipop. Might as well lollipop. Red wine, white wine. Offering to protectors, you need two things. One is wine or alcohol and meat. I remember the 100th Kanten Trippa came to the Seattle Lechang Temple, and he invited our disciple to buy beef, Kanten Trippa. And he was staying at the hotel and asked the disciple to help him buy meat or beef and alcohol. And we asked him, what are you doing at the hotel? And And he replied that that day was the day to make offering to the protectors. So he especially asked our disciple to buy beef that he would bring back to his hotel for his practice, beef and alcohol. But for you, cookies? Maybe might as well give lollipops? Asking the Dharma protector to eat lollipops? Or layered cakes? 1,000 layered cakes? No, you need these two things for protectors. You need to offer alcohol and meat. If you make offering to your yidam, like such as Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva, then it's fine. Then it's up to you. But offering to the protectors cannot lack alcohol and meat. Beef or lamb will work. Beef or lamb. Is this kind of practice okay? Of course, you can also place cookies, crackers, and tea, but you miss the meat here. What is the correct method of using the protector offering cup? Of course, that it should be filled with alcohol, with wine. Is it appropriate to add praises to request for the Dharma protector's protection? Of course, by performing the Dharma practice for protector, you need to praise him. Of course, it's okay to add praises. And your Dharma tutor, teaching assistant, so listen carefully. Offerings to the Dharma protectors should include wine or alcohol and meat. That's my answer to Lian Hua Junlun. Oh, that's too serious. Let me share a joke now. Xiaoming asked the master, Sifu, master, is there a way to get rich without doing anything? And so the master brought him to the pigs. So do you mean that I should steal these pigs so that and then sell it? No. I'm saying that you're a pig. You have pig brain. If such a thing exists, would I tell you? I wouldn't tell you. That you can get rich without doing anything. How could that's too good to be true? We've talked about the cold weather, 90 degrees at the corner, 180 degrees lying flat, and 360 degrees when you're making a rotation. And best if you dream, because in the dream you're searching for thousands of times, and in Chinese also degrees. Now we'll talk about Vimalakirti Sutra. Yesterday I was talking about suffering. Everything is suffering. We think eating is a happy thing, but not necessarily. Actually, eating is also suffering. When you reach Grandmaster's age, you cannot eat many things that you love to eat, and you have to eat things that you don't like, right? We have so many things that we cannot eat a lot of food that we love because we have used up the quota. So if you eat them, then there would be suffering. Do you know? If I eat a little bit, I would feel hungry. Or you don't want to eat, then you feel hungry. And because of that, you eat a little bit more, and then you are bloated. Or if you eat something wrong, or if you eat things that you're not supposed to eat, then you have to go to the bathroom. What do you... This is a Chinese pun. Then you have to poop and poop and poop and poop. And every day, poop sound like playing the violin. So eating is also suffering. If it's tasty, you eat a little bit too much, then you get gas, and then you still have to go to the bathroom. And things that you don't like, and the doctors told you have to eat this, so that's suffering. And you have to eat medicine. When you reach a certain age, you have to take the medicine every day. The doctors often remind us in the 70s every morning. So taking the drugs, that's suffering. When I was young, I never take any pills. So when you reach like the 70s, you become like the 7-pill elderlies. You need to take the pills every day. So is eating happiness? No. Not happy. It's suffering. Everything is suffering. You think if you attach 两心之分. As soon as you're attached, then that's suffering. Sex is happiness, but how many people really have that? Attachment is the source of suffering. So you have to take everything lightly. A true happiness is only when you have no cares and concerns in your heart and mind. But when you have attachment, then you would have this problem. Between a couple is like, it's either I love you, you don't love me, or both are loving each other, or both don't love each other, and you think loving is happiness. I mean, in Taiwan, I often went to the soy milk shop that's called Lai Lai. Lai Lai. Lai Lai is calm, calm. Like there's a verse, when you have calm, you want to come again. And even when you come again, it's still come, which is the name of the shop or restaurant. So let me tell you what it means. So once you have it, you want more. And you want it even worse, even more. You have more desire. You think the desire can be satisfied? No, when the desire is not satisfied, that's suffering. So the bliss of two lovers is blissful, but it's very short-lived. But suffering is long-lived. And because of attachments, and your desire is greater, that's suffering. So it's still suffering. So the wise ones say, if you cannot fulfill your desire, once is not enough, twice not enough, 3 times not enough, 4 times not enough. The desire can never be fulfilled. When you're not fulfilled, then that is suffering, because you are attached to that, the bliss, then you will suffer. That's why when the heart mind has no care and concern, everything comes and goes naturally, then you will not have hatred, you will not see knives or weapons between lovers, then there will not be anger or hatred. Only when you're not content or satisfied or fulfilled, then there would be hatred. So there are many problems in between two genders. It's very difficult to fulfill either. That's why you need to take it lightly. Just let it be natural. We know things about romantic love. It's like a chewing on the sugar cane. At first it's very sweet, and then later on it just becomes the grit, because the sweetness is already gone and you cannot spit it out. But if you don't spit it out, it's also no good. And it becomes very plain as water. So as Buddhist practitioners, we know many things. Everything should be even. Just take it easy, make it light, and let it follow its course, and don't cling to it. So let go of your attachments and clingings, because any attachments and clingings are suffering. Confucius says, food and sex are the human nature. Today, we talk that food or eating is suffering, like I just said earlier. And talking about sex is also suffering. Because desire is bottomless, and ordinary peoples grasp or cling to their desires. And as Buddhist practitioners, we are the wise ones. We should go with the flow. In the past, people loved you, but now they don't love you anymore. Why? Because they're chewing on the sugar cane. Then you understand. And after chewing on it for a while, it is not sweet anymore. So that's why you let it run its course. And you just take the desire lightly, and you don't attach to it. So this is the most important thing for Buddhists. So you just take things lightly about food and sex, but it does not mean that you should not eat or should not have sex, but you just do them with with pleasure, and you get along naturally, help each other, and then you don't get attached to these areas, these aspects. So, like Karuna Sakyamuni Buddha, the greatly wise one, that could say that everything is suffering. The statement "everything is suffering" can only be spoken by the one with great wisdom. There is not a thing that could let you gain true happiness, because happiness is also the source of suffering. So about romantic love, you should just take it easy, take it lightly, be natural. It's just good enough to help each other and be friends. That would be the best. So spiritual cultivators and the wise ones would understand. Then if you go with your desires, then it would be suffering forever, and you would not be able to get out of it, and you would be in the transmigration of the 6 rebirth realms forever. So this is why I like to talk to you, because Confucius said that food and sex are human nature. It's true. However, you should not cling to them too much, and you should just lighten them up. Take it easy. If one practices arising and ceasing, then one is striving for that, and not. Then of course that's not Buddha nature, because Buddha nature has no arising and has no ceasing. The Dharma is named untainted. Buddha nature cannot be tainted. Buddha nature cannot be contaminated. Somebody made this analogy that Buddha nature is like a mirror. It's just there. It's not tainted, but it would show whatever in front of it. So if you place a candle in front of Buddha nature or the mirror, and then you light it, and of course the mirror can reflect the light, but is the mirror contaminated? No. If you place a flower in front of the mirror will show the flower, but is the mirror contaminated by the flower? No. Buddha nature is the same. Buddha nature cannot be tainted. That's why it's Buddha nature. Human beings, because they have habitual tendencies, can be tainted. The physical body can be tainted. Everything with forms will be tainted. But Buddha nature will never be tainted. Or contaminated. So the Dharma is untainted. If one is tainted by the Dharma or even by Nirvana, then one is attached to the taint and not seeking Dharma. It's said, if you're tainted by the Dharma or Nirvana, or you are seeking Dharma or seeking Nirvana, then you're tainted by Nirvana. There is still taint, because the true Dharma cannot be tainted or has no taints to it. The Dharma does not dwell, has no dwelling. It's everywhere. It's non-dwelling. It's everywhere, but it does not dwell anywhere. The true Buddha nature does not dwell anywhere. If one dwells, then one is attached and not seeking Dharma. Buddha nature is not something that you can practice. It's there all along. It's not something that you can gain by practicing. So the Dharma practice that we do is just a method. So the Buddha nature can appear. However, this Buddha nature is not Dharma practice. The Dharma has no taking and giving. All that Vimalakirti said is very profound and high. So I replace Dharma with Buddha nature. So it's just not ordinary Dharma. It's not about environment, inner Dharma or outer Dharma, but this is about Buddha nature. So Buddha nature is no taking and giving. So like the mirror, will the mirror take the light and give you the light? No, but the mirror is still a mirror. If you place a flower in front of the mirror, there is a mirror, there is a flower in the mirror, but the mirror does not take the flower and also does not give away the flower. There is no taking and giving. This is very, very profound. The Dharma has no taking and giving. Dharma has no dwelling, has no house, doesn't stay anywhere. The Dharma is nirvana. The Dharma is the void or the sky. If you take and give, that's not true Dharma. The Dharma has no dwelling. So the Dharma does not stay at any place. If one dwells, then that's not seeking Dharma. If you think that only inside the Rainbow Temple there are Buddhas, that's wrong, because the Buddhas are omnipresent, it's everywhere. Buddha nature is also everywhere. And you think that the Buddhas will not be in the toilets. But the Buddhas are also there, even at the filthiest place. Like when we go to the church, we are very devout because this is a church where this is the house of Jesus Christ. But as soon as you leave the church, then you can just be yourself. No such thing. There's God everywhere. Everywhere is a church. Now they have a little chapel everywhere, and you can go there to pray. But actually, you don't need to. You can pray everywhere, even in the bathroom. You think God is not inside the bathroom? That Jesus is not in the bathroom? Actually, it's good that you pray inside the toilet because, and once you close the door, you're all alone in there, you can pray. Only you can listen. So the Dharma does not abide. So you think that inside the Seattle temple there are many Buddhas and Bodhisattvas and a good place for meditation, but actually you can also meditate inside your bathroom at your home. It's all the same. There's no difference. So the Dharma does not abide. If one abides in the Dharma, like you are attached to having a church or having an appearance or the Buddha statue or the Seattle temple or Rainbow temple, then that's a kind of clinging or attachment. So the Dharma has no phenomena. So it's not the glass, it's not the mirror, it's none of those. It's the sky. We can just use the sky as analogy, but actually it has no appearance and no phenomena. If one follows phenomena and its understanding, then it's seeking phenomena, not the Dharma. And you think Hevajra is there inside the room and will not go out, but no, I did not even go to that room. I just joined my palms and chanted the mantra. I told Hevajra that the weather forecast said that there would be snow all week, this week. And I said, please don't let it snow because I need to drive Rolls Royce because once it snows, I cannot drive it. Then I have to drive the one with the four-wheel drive and with the all four-season tires. So please don't let it snow. I just talk to the sky. That's how I prayed to Hevajra. And sure enough, there was no snow at all week. And it changed into next week, and perhaps it won't snow either next week. If you think this Sakyamuni Buddha is statue, Sakyamuni Buddha is here, then you attach to a form, and Sakyamuni Buddha is everywhere. So Sariputra, so if you seek the phenomena, that's not seeking Dharma or Buddha nature. The Dharma does not abide. So we cannot say that the Dharma sometimes exists and sometimes does not. No, it's there 24 hours a day. If one abides in the Dharma, then one is abiding the Dharma and not seeking Dharma. If you regard that it only exists for a period of time, then that's not right. Right? Because it's always there. It's not a matter of time and spatial dimension. The Dharma cannot be seen, heard, sensed, or perceived. So you can see, hear, sense, or perceive. Then, only then is true the Buddha nature. If one sees, hears, senses, and perceives, those are seeing, hearing, sensing, and perceiving, and not Buddha nature. This is really, really extraordinary. What Vimalakirti said really makes sense. Seeing, hearing, sensing, and perceiving are not true Dharma. Or you've seen, oh, I've seen the Yidam, I've seen light, I've seen this and that. That's not Buddha nature, let me tell you. Of course, there are many people that can see, and you see Grandmaster's Dharma bodies. And you, Grandmaster, seated here, and you also see it. And I once, for the Iraqi war, or for the war between Israel and Palestine, there were many of the spirits or the souls of the Palestinians and of those who died, the Palestinians and Israelis. I could not handle all of you, so I would dispatch some of you to my Dhamma bodies. Those who see my Dhamma bodies have to deal with this. Now I like to ask Han Yu, did you see my Dhamma body? Did you see that the Dhamma body was sent off? That the Palestinian and the deceased Palestinian and Israeli spirits went to your place? Yes. I saw you use 1,000 Dhamma vessels to deliverance. That's not exactly my way, but you use the method of the 1,000 Dhamma vessels to deliverance to help them, and you invited Jesus Christ to guide them to heavens. Did that happen? Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Grandmaster. I have said it. Actually, Palestinians and Palestine was the place where Jesus spread his gospel. The Sea of Galilee, Jerusalem, Bethlehem were all places where Jesus spread the gospel. And there's war there. He was my guru. That's a great suffering. The people who died there, we could say Palestinians, Hebrews, were descendants of Abraham. I had some connection with that. When I was young, I was baptized Protestant. And Han Yu was also in the Protestant, but you were not baptized. I was baptized. But I was brought back by Golden Mother. But in my heart, my gurus stay in my heart. Because many of Jesus' Gospels is Buddha Dharma. And he said that you have to love your enemies. Jesus said to love your enemies. And he regarded himself to be the same as sentient beings. That's a very high realm. When you have practiced and reached a realm where there is no difference between you and sentient beings, that's very high. And the even higher realm is the Buddha nature. If you practice, if you cultivate until you reach a state where there is no difference between you and sentient beings, that's very high. Are there differences between people? No. Are there differences between good and bad people? No. Is there a difference between man and woman? No. Is there a difference between humans and animals? No more. That's a very high realm. So Jesus could be crucified and bled for sentient beings. To take over the sins of the people. So that means there's no difference between sentient beings and Jesus. That's a very high realm in Buddhism. If you can cultivate so there is no difference between you and sentient beings, that is incredible. Then you are a Bodhisattva fundamentally. When you see the suffering of sentient beings, you also suffer. When you see the happiness of sentient beings, then you also have a little bit of happiness. If you see peace and harmony among sentient beings, then you would feel joy. So the so-called loving kindness and compassion toward all equally is only possible when you are in union with the sentient beings. So what is loving kindness and compassion equally toward all? Is when there is no difference between you and sentient beings. That's a very high realm, and that is Bodhisattva, a great Bodhisattva. If you can't reach such a state, then you are just a sentient being. If you can truly cultivate to reach that state, then that's why we have no discrimination. The Bardo deliverance of Grandmaster does not discriminate against Palestinians or Ukrainians or anyone. We treat them all equally. My emanated bodies, my Dharma bodies, brought those people to find those who know and see, so that they can perform the Bardo deliverance with 1,000 Dharma vessels. And Han Yi did a Bardo deliverer with the 1,000 Dharma vessels, those Palestinians. How many 1,000 Dharma vessel Bardo deliverances did you do? Every day? Very good. Every day. Excellent. Please be seated. Then I cannot scold you because you cannot even miss one day. That's 1,000 Dharma vessels. That's loving kindness and compassion equally. Does she have any connection with Palestinians? No. So humans should be like that, should be like this. when you can reach loving kindness and compassion equally toward all, that's an incredible state. Jesus was crucified. Jesus' crucifixion and the apostles, the first apostle was Stephen. In Taiwanese, it's called Stephen. So Stephen, or in English, Steve. And the one that doesn't want to be crucified in the same way as Jesus, and the cross was slanted, that's Andrew or Andre. So the apostle, there were many people who spread the gospels, including Paul or Paulo. For 600 years, the Christianity was underground, was considered, was not recognized religion. The Roman Empire did not approve or recognize it. So for 600 years, it was underground, including John the Baptist was spreading gospels in secret or underground. So the sisters of Mary was married to John the Baptist. So Jesus would call John the Baptist his uncle, married to his son. Right? He was also an apostle. He was the one who baptized Jesus. I feel that to learn Buddhism, if you can master loving kindness and compassion equally toward all beings, then you have reached an incredible realm. The Dharma does not abide. The Dharma does not have any phenomena. The Dharma does not abide. The Dharma cannot be seen, heard, sensed, or perceived. This is Buddha nature. It is a very high realm. It's even higher than that. This is the highest realm. Om Mani Padme Hum. We are truly grateful to His Holiness precious Dharma teachings. In a moment, there would be the empowerment for Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. And please remember to return your receivers before you leave tonight. Please remember to return your receivers right away. This ends the English interpretation today. Please be careful when walking on the ice. This ends the English interpretation today. Thank you very much.
3拜诸护法金刚，嗡啊吽观想顶礼，回天心三印是平等一起手。恭请师尊移步到展示屏接受众线上的众
尊，快乐平安长寿自在安康，辛苦师尊了，师尊身体健康，师母健康平安，师尊师母身体健康，师尊加持，长寿自在安康，加持，谢谢朋友要谢谢加持，师尊。平安，小二生日，We love you。圣洁还是尊，圣洁还是尊，念是尊，身体安康，是尊，谢谢师母的师尊，尊打招呼，师加持，我们爱你，感恩师父，长寿之道，为家和平，真好，是长久之道，谢谢你，苦是真哦，这么长，是不是对对对？是不康，是我身体健康，是我长久之道，谢谢你。感恩师尊，大家是长寿之道，为家和平，我身体健康，是我长久之道，谢谢你。就是我们爱你，我们身体健康，阿弥陀佛，一起吧。真好，师母日日想着爱你，我们爱你，爱你，真的就爱师尊，爱师想念你，祝母健康平安，我们健康999，世界，世的世尊，也是这个佛像上萨无忌，萨无忌，愿师母身体健康，一切吉祥如意。是就是你的感我们的小条，体健康，身体健康，身体健康，是我们的爱你，是尊是身体健康，希望早点见到师兄我。
谢谢师尊，谢谢众线上的同门，下周见。谢谢师尊，谢谢众线上的同门。
好，爱你师尊，师尊师母身体健康，阿弥陀佛，我们爱你，无忌，
这个刚加的啊，
感恩师尊，师尊，
中马位啊，
爱你，
谢谢师尊，下周见。 没有接受灌顶的义工同们，请你们来接受灌顶，灌顶就要结束了。还没有接受灌顶的义工同们，请你们来接受灌顶。Missing one translate receiver, please return the translate receiver. 我们一起顶礼感恩，谢谢师尊。